Also got nicked by my razor as I was shaving. Never shaving before a video again. Monster for a monster movie. Well, gotta do the review anyways. That's what we're here for. Monkey lips. Ow! Oh! Hey everyone, welcome to Mr. Teach Film Preach, and if you're a lover of films like I am, and if you learn from films as much as I do, then you are maybe in the right place. And if you feel like you're in the right place, click like down below and subscribe. That would be amazing, as I'm trying to get the goal for this year. Hey, socks! My cat. I love you. Settle down.
There must be something good about him.
I'm so excited to talk about the film that we are talking about today. This is the 2021 monster brawl film, Godzilla vs. Kong. Simple synopsis, there can only be two titans have to go head to head and duke it out for supreme ruling over all the monsters, all the titans in this Earth realm monster universe world. That's the simple synopsis. There's a bunch of stupid human characters that are sprinkled all throughout this epic brawl film, and they just are background noise to the action of the two titans fighting against each other, and also with a surprise cameo that I'm not going to mention because I don't want to spoil anything for anyone who hasn't seen the film yet. This is a continuation of the monster universe that Warner Brothers is putting out, starting with the 2014 Gareth Edwards directed film Godzilla, which is actually the one that I've seen. I haven't really checked out the other ones. I fell asleep to Kong Skull Island about 45 minutes into the movie, and I never went back and watched it. Then King of the Monsters came out, and I never checked it out. It just didn't really interest me very much. Just not the biggest Godzilla fan. I remember the old Japanese black and white films, terrible Matthew Broderick Godzilla film. I didn't want Monster Universe anymore. When I heard they were doing a Godzilla vs. Kong movie, I was not excited, but I was, okay, I'll check it out. And I did enjoy Gareth Edwards' 2014 Godzilla. I was so surprised. And I think this movie is so much fun. My wife had so much fun with this film. We're both of us are not monster people. It's just not my genre. It's just really not my love of film. I like action, I like drama and suspense, thrillers and superhero movies and, and animated films, all sort of genres, but monster movies just never really quite did it for me. This is a awesome eye candy, head-to-head epic fantasy. Now, the first thing you have to do is throw logic out the window.
You were saying?
And I think that's where you just, as long as you manage your expectations and just, if you know going into this film that, yeah, it's just a film to be entertained, to have fun, you're not going to be blown away by the character developments. And actually some of the characters are annoying, but it really did try to give some backstory to Godzilla and Kong during this film, which I appreciated. Their mythology and like everything behind them and their ancestors battling in the past. I thought that was all really cool and handled very well. Kong, when you actually get to see where he's from. And it's actually surprising how much I had fun. There were times, Kong, get him! An interesting contrast between the two. People just die, like in the city. Hundreds of buildings, towers get knocked over, destroyed, blown up. What's the death toll in this movie? I know a lot of studios and stuff are really trying to not have backlash from these big epic films of lots of human deaths and stuff. I know like movies like Man of Steel got some backlash on the destruction of the metropolis, and when Zod and Superman are fighting and they're going through all those buildings, people are just disposable and stuff. So I'm curious to see how many actually people they would say in this film perished from the fight between Godzilla versus Kong. But we're not here for that. We're here for the rock and sock'em smash head-to-head brawl between Godzilla and Kong. We just want to see them wreck cities while they're fighting each other and duking it out, and that's exactly what we get. Adam Wingard, who directed this film, really went over the top and crazy with this film, and I'm so glad he did that. I love the fight scenes in this. How they choreographed between Godzilla and Kong was great. How, they were on the ships and in the city and in the water at times, and you got all these different locations where they fought. That was really awesome. awesome. They showed the action in these great wide shots, and you see the action as it's unfolding. You can see what they're doing. You can understand each movement. You can see the destruction. It's not just this blurry fest that some other movies almost can't even understand what is going on. This was done very wide with these big set pieces and shot really brilliantly and very actually beautiful at times, even amongst all this destruction. Love the last 30 minutes of this film, and for anyone who really enjoys the Godzilla, the King Kong, that sort of monster universe, you're gonna love what they incorporated in this film. Overall, it's a really fun time. There's some characters that are really annoying, like there's Alexander Skarsgård as this doctor, but he's also a pilot, and what? They never mention, Millie Bobby Brown from the last movie. Oh, why is she in this? Why is her character important? Maybe I need to go see King of the Monsters. I don't want to. There's certain characters that you're like, why are they in this movie? Okay, we could have not had them, just because they were in the last movie. They didn't really need to be in this film. And then there are some characters who are so underdeveloped. But again, they're not trying to make this a great story character piece. This is a huge blockbuster film. There is a great sort of epic sense of this film. There is just grand and huge and spectacular. Even though at times some of the CGI wasn't the greatest, or at times they were saving the CGI for the big action scenes, sometimes the CGI seemed a little bit like a video game. But actually, the way that they pulled off the big action scenes and the big fighting scenes between the two of them was really spectacular. So most of the time, the CGI and the fight scenes were really well shown and really well done. They pack actually a lot into an hour and 50 minutes. This film did not feel very long because so much is happening and it's very rapid paced and it's so big and epic that you just kind of get swallowed up in this world. It moves at a really good pace. A little shoddy, but I think you're gonna have a great time with this movie. I know we did. I don't have that much else to say. People who love this monster universe will love this, and I feel like it is just such a great time. So overall, because of all that stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and give Godzilla vs. Kong a B+. I'm surprised I just said B+, and no one is as shocked as I am. So, yeah. Thanks so much for joining me, everyone. Hope you guys had a great time. Thanks for checking out this video. If you liked it, click down below and subscribe. That would be wonderful. And I would love to hear your thoughts. Did you guys enjoy Godzilla vs. Kong? Did you think this was the best one out of all the other 4 movies in total? What is your favorite? Are you a Godzilla person? Are you a Kong person? Who do you cheer for? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Now that we're into the Academy Awards season, I'll be releasing some of those later this week and next week as well. Have a great day. Thanks for checking out Mr. Teach Film Preach. And as always, let's get taught.